Hello, soccer fans. You are welcome again, and we are going to discuss about the Club World Cup that's currently on and is gradually moving on. And we are right now into the last of the last eight. But something critical happened. Almighty Manchester City were knocked out by Al Hilal of Saudi Arabia. We see Manchester City as a big team, quality players, enough cash to do whatever they want. But all the same, all the inconsistencies of last season haunted them in this match. A match they were supposed to win. Everybody thought they would win it, but out of nowhere, they were knocked out by Al Hilal by 4 goals to 3. And it really surprised me because presently I don't know what's wrong with Manchester City. Manchester City are a team who are tactical, who are tight, who press a lot. But here, they were caught unawares by Al Hilal. All Al Hilal needed to do was just move back, pack their boss, and hit Manchester City on the attack. And that's what they really did. And they succeeded in eliminating Manchester City. And looking at that match, there were virtually players that you didn't know. But all the same, they did what needs to be done. And that's one thing with football. It's not about the names, it's not about the cash or everything. But all you need is committed players, fit players, trustworthy players, players who are determined to do what is necessary to give joy to their team and give joy to their home fans. But for Manchester City, I felt they felt this is a team we can easily roll over, and those guys were not ready to be rolled over by Manchester City. Whatever the name you get, whatever the pedigree you got, they were not ready to fall for it. And they gave their all. Even though to be on the side of Manchester City, this Club World Cup came too early for most of the European teams. And I guess that is why, or one of the reasons why they are currently suffering. Not only suffering, they are currently struggling in the tournament. And that's why you see some South American teams still defeating them because they are fitter and more ready. And but apart from the timing, I also see as the weather played a, a, a terrible role because over the summer it's been tough for them playing in the sun. And let's look at it. Most of the European leagues they start from August, and by August the sun, the heat is already coming down, and by the time they get into September, they fall. Everything is cool through the winter, January, February, and by May they are already done with their league. So the weather is playing an obviously playing an impact on these European teams. But let's keep our fingers crossed and see how what they are going to do if they are going to if they are going to justify the huge amount they get. They're going to justify their pedigree, their star players, because Real Madrid is still there right now, and to some extent they are trying their best. So let's keep our fingers crossed and see. But for Manchester City, there are lots that needs to be done. I feel Pep is already tired of Manchester City, and maybe they need a new change to get something better for them because right now seems seem, things seem not to be working for them because just looking at what happened, we were expecting them to defeat Aliyah, but they were quite defeated, and that's a wake up call for them. Before you know it, the Premier League is on again, and you see them they begin to struggle because that was what happened to them during this current just ended Premier League. They really struggled about against some teams because they didn't have the fit enough players. And to some extent, I felt They just felt they've won everything, and nothing was left to be done. Because for me, they don't look motivated enough to do what they need to be done. But all the same, they are being paid, and all they need to do is sit down, look at where they went wrong, and try as much as possible to do something to make themselves a better, a better team. Because if they play the way they played in the Premier League, I can bet you they are going to be disgraced, and the previous season will won't be better because it might become worse for them. I'm still talking on the Club World Cup. We are in the round of, or should I call it, the round of eight in the quarterfinals, and we can see that the teams left are those teams that mean business, are those solid teams. Initially, it was all crowd and everything, but now we are into the quarterfinals, and there are some solid teams who are proving that they are worthy to be in the final eight. Initially, when they started with with what is it called, with when they started with 32, for me that was too much. But right now it's just eight, and that's where the action zooms. And Fluminense, out of nowhere, they're in the quarterfinal. Al Hilal, they're in the quarterfinals. But Atletico Madrid, some other big teams are already out. So Palmeiras will be meeting Chelsea, and and Fluminense will be meeting Al Hilal. Let's see what's going to happen. And the star match for this quarterfinal will be between PSG and Bayern Munich. That is a match to watch. We can't wait to see what's going to happen between these two teams. Currently, PSG is the defending champions for the European Champions League and for the French League. Bayern Munich is the defending champion for the German Bundesliga. And these are two teams who have pedigree, who have history, who have the finance and the muscle to slug it out. So let's put that aside. It's going to be 11 versus 11, and we're going to see what's going to happen on that day. Those two teams, personally, I'll be giving that to PSG because right now they're in form. But I always say it's soccer, it's football, anything can happen. So, and the final appearance will be between Real Madrid and Dortmund. That's going to be another good match. But definitely the star match between PSG and Bayern Munich. And the winner of PSG and Bayern Munich will will go into the final to meet to go into the semifinals to meet the winner between Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid. Those are going to be two wonderful matches. So definitely, let's keep our fingers crossed and see. Let's see what's going to happen. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy soccer, and till next time, have some fun. Enjoy yourself. Are you still watching? Thank you. See you soon.